Так, призраки Эдема. Начинаем. Новая игра. Так, сюжет. Тем, кто хочет сосредоточиться на сюжете. Для тех, кто хочет играть, не испытывать сложности в бою. Для тех, кто привлекает балансированный сюжет. Сочетание сюжета и сражений. Среднее, конечно. Обычно всегда среднее.
Madam, sir,
Мадам, сэр, корабль встал на якорь у Нью-Эдена. Шлюпка в вашем распоряжении. Надо будет голос поменьше поставить. Персонажи. Мне снились облака, здоровенные пушистые твари, плывущие низко над морем. А мне снилась бездна на самом дне самого глубокого океана. Доброго дня, моя любовь моя, и тебе доброго дня. Мы в Новой Англии.
Welcome to America.
Добро пожаловать в Америку.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Antea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Жизнь живым, смерть мертвецам.
Consider our lovers, Антея and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Нью-Иден. 7 июня 1695 года.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
пошел.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Мы за девочку играем. Перемещение камеры.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
Подтормаживать
After
или
this,
что?
we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Это
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing
Упырь
through the
лесной.
rotten, falling down house.
Так, а тут больше ничего? Ничего.
Looks steady enough.
Опа.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Она мне с этой
Overeager
стороны.
apprentices.
Ага. А, вон он бежит. Так. Зверюга. Так, вы легкая, мощная.
Call this a fight?
Ого. Хорош. Захватить цель.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Кожа. Наверное, и крафты будут какие-то.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
О, хорош.
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
However, this doesn't bode well.
Что-то много тут крови. Тут, наверное, будет мочиловка. Да. Ага, это... тихо. Атаки оружием заполняешь шкалой изгнания. Когда шкала изгнания заполнена, нажмите Е.
Time to leave for good.
А, вот. Ага.
Too slow.
Too slow. Слишком медленные. Это было легко. Что это за призрачная пыль? Возможно, эти слова будут утрачены, но их нужно записать. Какой сегодня день? Не знаю. Помню только, что сейчас июнь 1695 года. Мне казалось, что провиденция будет безопаснее, что мы вновь увидим наших детей, и в золотых полях пшеницы будет звенеть их смех. Теперь их матерь мертва, и скоро я разделю ее участь. По дорогам бродит нечто злое, ужасные духи обрекли нас на смерть. Юиден проклят. Тем, кто читает это, бегите.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Да вот она, ихняя мать, наверное. Ой. Так, бежим дальше. Удерживайте. О. Это было изи. Так, бежим дальше.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Not a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student about
Найс сюда, что именно здесь.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
always.
Тихо, не тормози.
Who the hell bums their own car?
People who fear pestilence or disease. Or both.
Well, I'm very biblical.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
Burned their crops and ran out of food. And they'll probably eat their horses.
You is in town.
Welcome committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Ну, кто-то
You're a
внутри.
lecturer on the sanctity of marriage.
Здорово. Красивый на...
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
Да ё-моё.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Так, вы добрались до места разработки текущей цели. Компас показывает, что вы сейчас в области расследования. Найти таверну. О, а там кто ходит у нас?
Good day, sir.
Доброго дня,
You'll
сэр.
be Haskell's
Вы, я так
Banishers.
понимаю, знатели Хасвелла.
Антея Дуарте. This
Антея
is Red
Дуарте.
Рэйф.
Pew
Антея.
Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Ноги дети.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever.
Некоторые умерли от
We could
лихорадки.
see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent
Их
the children
всех.
to safety.
Мы отослали всех в
We sent them
безопасное
away.
место.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
Жесть.
No. No, it is not.
No, it is not.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't
King's
miss it. The
Arms.
lamps are lit.
И вы не пройдете.
The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor.
Прощайте,
And you may
мистер
wish us luck.
Батчелер. Пожелайте
luck,
нам
then.
удачи.
To the boat.
Good luck. Так, здесь закрыто. Там что-то есть. Так, ничего у нас тут нет вкусняшек. Зайти не могу. Читать. Путь в эту часть города закрыт по приказу губернатора. Окей. Doomsday is come.
Great.
Sets the tone.
Так, таверна. Обычно таверна у нас вот она. Ин. Всегда вывеска есть.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are
Чарли, мы
answered.
здесь. Твоя молитва услышана.
Drink.
Налей нам выпить. Наконец.
Please,
Игнатель,
come
прошу,
in.
проходите. Сейчас
As it is
холодно.
cold, your
Так что ваша
servant
прислуга
woman may
может
sit well with
посидеть здесь. Прислуга?
I'm the help. She's
Это
the
я не
boss.
прислуживаю, она
You're
главная.
not Charles.
А вы не Чарльз.
My name is Антея Дуарте.
Меня зовут Антея Дуарте.
This
Это
is
мой
my
напарник
partner,
Рэйф, Макрей.
Рэйф. Good day
Доброго
to you,
дня, господа,
sirs,
мадам.
madam.
Ух, ё-моё,
Now,
винтовочка.
where's Charles?
Итак, где Чарльз?
Minister
Ксавье.
Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day.
Доброго дня, Пеннитон,
Pennington,
капитан
captain of the train band.
ополчения.
This
А это
here
тот
is
такой же
thick-skinned Newsmith.
Ньюсмит.
We're the selectmen.
Ньюсмит.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Почему Чарльз здесь нету?
We're sorry for your loss.
Сожалеем
Do
о вашей
what we
стороне.
can for his
И сделаем
widow.
все
Reverend's
возможное.
dead.
Бобби погиб. Когда? Как?
A terrible tragedy.
Ужасная трагедия. Хоть наши веры и преданности до сих пор потрясены.
Our shock at Reverend
Насколько
Davenport's
потрясены
killing
гибелью
is so
преподобного
great that we
Девенпорта,
must sit here in
что с ним
comfort,
здесь теплее.
losing precious
Теряем
time.
драгоценное время,
Governor
как
of the
губернатор
colony of
Юрия. Я
New Eden, it is
обязан.
my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Ваши врачи не успели его спасти.
Could your physicians not save him?
Не сумели.
That we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Так, это у нас новый, да? Вы изучаете демонологию. Почему в городе так пусто?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Куда они ушли?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying
Boston.
settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Так, назад. Ну, незачем, а проклятие.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares.
А в итоге пришла
Then came
смерть.
madness. In the end came death.
Смерть.
And death remains.
И она до сих пор
But in all
здесь.
honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Так, а чего она? Все нормально. Так, все, до встречи.
Thank you. We have what
Мы
we
узнали, что
wish you
хотели.
some
Успеха.
I'll
Да,
be here
да,
if
да,
you
да,
need.
да. Ага. Так, что у нас здесь можно? Он здесь сидит. Читать. Как было объявлено на собрании в ратуше, я закрываю таверны King's Arms и оставляю ключ управляющим. Там не будет продавать и пить эль, пока проклятие не будет снято, и я не вернусь. Кладовые заперты, как и спальни. Благослови вас Господь. Ух, я не на то нажал. Блин, хпшку выпил. Выходим. Так.
Damn it, Charles.
Отправление.
Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know.
Давай с
But
этим
as Charles
поговорим.
would say, another day, another soul to save.
Да что ты толкаешься, слышишь?
These people have no idea what they're up against.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Так, вы капитан, а проклятие. Так, а
Any
проклятие.
thoughts on the origins of the curse?
Что мы думаете про происхождение
Well, useful.
проклятия? Ничего толкового.
I'm a military man.
Я военный,
I'm no dark
а не
artist.
знаток сил тьмы.
I'll take that as a gentle jab.
Сочту это за
You
дружескую
don't
насмешку.
believe
Не
in my
видите,
work.
что
I
чем
can
я
tell
занимаюсь,
you're
я
a
вижу,
woman of
что вы
talent
талантливая и
and
толковая
capability.
женщина, достойна
I
уважения.
respect that. The rest of it,
Все остальное,
that's your remit.
вы понимаете, в
not
этом
mine.
больше
Me, I'm
что
the
я
old guard.
старой гвардии, а
You
вы
and your Scots green
и
old
ваш
warrior,
салага-шотландец.
you'd best prevail.
Короче, ничего толкового не
We'll be
сказал.
back.
I'll be it.
We should.
Так, давай сохраним. Сохранили. Так, настройки. Аудио. Диалога давай еще меньше. Ну. Вот так.
Go to Esther.
I think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
А это кто у нас? Дверь закрыта, давай поговорим.
Thick skin, right? We're
Ah,
sorry to
это.
disturb you.
Толстокожая.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
Проклятие.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad. And I know we found the Reverend dead.
Губернаторе.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all killed.
Так, назад.
I
Собираетесь
take it you
ходить?
intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
Вы идете одна?
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else
Я
who
заберу
wishes.
сестру и всех, кто захочет
You may come
присоединиться.
too if you wish.
Вы тоже можете с
You
нами
look
идти,
like you
если
can
хотите.
handle
Видно, что вы
yourself.
способны за себя постоять. Ладно. Назад, до встречи.
Well then,
Aye.
Толстокожая. Вот он, да.
Антея, Red.
Антея, Ред.
Come in.
Заходите.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come.
Почти не спала, боялась, что вы...
I'm at a loss.
Я в растерянности.
Would God even
Угодно
allow
ли
me to
Господу,
drag
чтобы
you
я
into these
втягивал вас в эти темные
These-
времена?
dark times?
Dark Times.
Esther,
Эстер,
you're not
теперь ты не одна,
alone
мы
now.
здесь.
We're here.
I'm so sorry.
Мне
we
очень
didn't get
жаль,
here on
что мы
time.
не добрались сюда
True.
вовремя, правда?
I know.
Знаю, Чарльз все время
Charles kept saying
повторял, не сдавайся,
Have faith.
они придут.
They will come. If only
Если
he
бы
had
только
kept
он
his
сам в
faith
это верил.
himself.
What happened to him?
Что с ним случилось?
Poor Charles.
Бедный Чарльз. Он стал
Just one
очередной
more victim
жертвой
of the curse of New
Нью-Иденского
Eden.
проклятия.
You know how he is.
Вы знаете, кто он, каким он был?
Was.
Беспокойным, нетерпеливым.
Restless. Impatient.
Он не
It's not
потерял
that he gave
надежду
up
на
on you,
вас и в
his
друзей,
friends,
но
but
не
that
мог
he
больше
could wait
ждать.
no more. I believe he tried to
Мне
lift
кажется, он
the curse.
попытался снять проклятие.
I too have
У меня
questions,
тоже есть вопросы, но нет
but I
ответов.
have no
А теперь у
answers.
меня еще и нет мужа.
Nor do I now have a husband.
Есть, что мы должны знать.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot
Избави
endure this.
меня, Господи.
I cannot
Я
endure
не
it,
могу
and
это
Charles
вынести,
does
а
not
Чарльз
deserve
этого не
it.
заслуживает.
Anything at all, Esther.
Что угодно, пожалуйста, Эстер.
Please.
I have felt
Я
Charles'
чувствую
presence
присутствие
about the
Чарльза
house.
в доме. Его призрак еще
His
здесь,
ghost
ему нужна
lingers.
помощь.
He needs help.
If he's here,
Если он
promise
здесь,
I will know
клянусь,
no
я не буду
rest
знать пока
until
он
he
не
has
обретет.
his.
You can count on us.
Можешь на
We'll
нас
start with
положиться.
the
Мы
house.
начнем с дома.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office.
Бумаги Чарльза в его
Take what
кабинете.
you
Берите
need.
все, что нужно.
Thank you, Esther.
Спасибо, Эстер. Так, до встречи.
We'll take a look around.
Пойдем в его кабинет
May I be of
смотреть.
any help?
You stay put.
Смотрите, спальню так разблокировали. Первые подсказки. Она содержит важные сведения о персонаже, с которым она связана. Нажмите Tab, чтобы перейти в меню «Дело присутствия» в любой момент. Ознакомьтесь с подсказками. Дело присутствия. Высадка. Так. Подсказки не надо. Так, когда скорбящая увидела призрак своего мужа, она была убита горем. Портрет. Чтобы понять, что держит призрака воплощен, вы должны собрать подсказки обо всех участниках дела. Собрав все подсказки, вы выясните намерение участника и можете завершить расследование.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
Смотреть. Дорогая Эстер, словами не передай, как мне хочется скорее домой. Работать в полном загадок в шотландском Хелленде увлекательно, тут спору нет, но я скучаю по домашнему теплу. Однако я знаю, что эти несколько месяцев вдали от тебя пойдут мне на пользу. Этот опыт поможет мне приумножить свои знания и все ради того, чтобы беречь тебя от темных миров, окружающих нас. Твоя любовь и вера побуждают меня исследовать эти тайные глубины и стараться изо всех сил. Я делаю все это ради тебя, когда я вижу гордость в твоем взгляде. И сразу понимаю, какая роль мне уготована на этой земле. Понимаю, что ты могу стать сильнее. Понимаю, что способен на все, пока ты смотришь на меня с этой искрой в глазах, взгляде. Так как умеешь ты одна, Чарльз.
Very kind, but a long day ahead of us. Don't want to bother you.
Есть что. Ой.
I don't have much, but promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow.
Он все, наверное, все эти письма писал не с вечной любовью.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Мистер Бэтчель заходил.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune.
Charles is still here and Esther is
Так,
completely
это его
distraught.
кабинет, это
She lost
спальня.
him,
Давай.
and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be
Да, кабинет.
unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Драгоценная шахматная фигура короля в стеклянном шаре.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favorite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Да, опять эта же кнопка. Карта мира.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
А, 13. Когда подумаю, утешит меня постель моя, унесет горесть мое ложе мое. Ты страшишь меня снами, и видение пугаешь меня. И душа моя желает лучше прекращения дыхания, лучше смерти, нежели сбережения костей моих. Он является мне во снах.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, he
Что-то
dropped
упало.
something.
Мгм. Что общего у всех этих сновидений? Не предвещает судный день или грядущий кошмар? Видение ли это предсказание? Может быть, это чья-то злая воля? На кого они направлены, что пробудило такой гнев? Мне нужно понять, как они проникают в наши умы. Сон больше не приносит отдыха. Так нам не выжить.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Брошь.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read, like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Моя дорогая сестра. Чарльз мертв. Я совершенно растеряна. Не знаю, какой сейчас день, когда мой дорогой Чарльз погиб. Мой мир разрушен, все пошло наперекосяк. Я не смогла присутствовать на похоронах. Какой стыд. Как же сильно я подвела своего дорогого мужа. У меня просто не нашлось силы выйти из дома, отправиться туда, где погиб Чарльз, и смотреть, как его хоронят. Да помилует нас Господь, и да направит Он наших друзей сюда, пока еще не поздно. Без защиты моего любимого мужа Нью-Эден долго не продержится. Мне больше нечего сказать. Ты очень любила Чарльза, так что не могла не рассказать тебе о его гибели.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Эстер не смогла прийти на
Poor
это.
woman.
Ужасно, бедняжка.
That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Да опять эта же кнопка. Ну что ты...
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Антея.
Так, где нам выйти? Вот сюда, наверное. Тут, наверное, где-то кладбище.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye.
Be
You
careful.
too.
Be careful. Нажмите Ж. Ну-ка. Ой. Я отсюда пришел. Так, это мне направо. Направо. Тут где-то лавка должна быть. Здесь еды нет.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Be warned.
Calm you, sir.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Welcome.
We're banished.
I, madam, am Squire Sin...
Care to trade?
Мех, лен, шерсть.
I bid you good day, Squire.
A ple...
Что это? Летает.
Wisp, so close to town.
Блуждающий огонек. Кладбище закрытое, губернатор.
Where are you leading me?
Куда ты меня ведешь? И 2 раза для переката.
More of you?
Ах ты!
Well, you tried.
А. Ах ты! Да это ж...
No one is safe here. Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Что это? Озарение. Как и все изгнатели, вы чувствуете места и предметы, отмеченные призраками. Рядом с такими объектами ваших изгнательских колец появляется оранжевый орел. Ходите рядом, чтобы найти источник.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Так, оттуда я пришел.
Many dead in more recent years.
Тихо, опять пропала. Странно, я думал, может, здесь где-то, может, значит, туда, наверное, идти. А ничего нету. Ух ты! Господи, так неожиданно. Спрыгнуть.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Так, изнатели могут проводить ритуалы. То какой ритуал можно провести, зависит от природы места его проведения. Проведя ритуал, вы потратите ресурсы, да если вы выбрали ритуал неверно. Чтобы проявить воспоминания, вам нужно провести ритуал прислушивания. Призыв бича.
What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
Именем Господа повелеваю тебе, изыди и оставь это место. Женщина без. Покажись. Раз ты так просишь. Женщина в белом. Кто ты? Я все, чего ты когда-либо боялся. Изыди. У тебя нет оболочки, нет привязи, нет цели. Это так. Но их нет и у тебя. О! Черт. То существо, с которым столкнулся. Что это было? Сущность, которая грозила Эден, его сердце не выдержало. Библия Чарльза, который лежал в грязи на кладбище. А это он писал, да?
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave. Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Так, могила должна быть... Вот она.
Here you are.
Вот ты где.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles.
Ну же, Чарльз,
Join me
покажись.
now.
Я знаю, что ты сделать. Ну, кольца.
I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Антея, ты наконец здесь.
At last.
О, бедняжка Эстер. Мне так жаль, друг мой.
I'm
Жаль
so
всех
sorry, my
нас.
friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened?
Что случилось? Что здесь произошло?
Sad to say, dear.
К сожалению, милый друг, я совершил ошибку, которая стоила мне жизни.
And it cost me my life. Is Red with you?
Ред с тобой.
There is no time.
Нельзя терять время.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Почему ты нас не дождался?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Мы изгоним призрака.
We'll banish it. Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
Как этот кошмар тебя убил?
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antея. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles.
Goodbye, Charles. Ох, давай.
Peace on your soul.
Мир в твоей душе.
Peace on your
Вечно.
Wait for what? We're Banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Антея, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Спасите их всех.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Отправиться в школу. Так, он что-то там говорил. Посмотреть его записях. Ну-ка. Все то же самое. Так.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Ties bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me, if it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Ух. Зверек какой.
Антея. She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Ладно, на этом все интересно, все хорошо сделано. Задание начато. Смерть мертвецам.